So ECRC Daily Mass has totally transformed my life, heart, mind, and soul. And every morning I still imagine Jesus saying to me, "Come have breakfast with me, my daughter. Just come." And because of ECRC, I'm able to do that. And because of Bishop and all of our amazing priests that leave their parishes and come celebrate with us, I am fed with His Word and fed through the Eucharist. And because of this, I'm able to go out and to walk with Jesus my entire day and then to feed others, which truly is the mission of ECRC. To go out, to evangelize as a lay person, to take what I've been given and to share it.
My experience with ECRC is Awake My Soul. This is an annual conference every year. Me and my husband get to sit down, we get to listen to the speakers, we get confession, we get to sit down and pray together. And then when we're ready, we get to go get our kids from the childcare, we get to bring them with us, we have adoration, praise and worship. This helps us to remember that Jesus is the reason for everything that we're doing. Yeah, it might be crazy, there might be work, there might be schedules, basketball, football, whatever it might be. But here we are as a family in front of Christ, and that's our main purpose.
For a long time, all I did was Mass, and then a friend approached me and said, "Do you want to go on a retreat?" And at first, that idea of a retreat, I don't know what that is, and so it's a little bit, gets you nervous. And so I'm thinking, what do they do at a retreat? Are they telling about like everything in their life? It seemed a little bit uncomfortable. But that friend really encouraged me to go on this retreat, and I gave it a shot. Once I gave it a shot and I got there, I saw the love of God throughout that whole retreat. I left that retreat with such a great feeling and motivation and an additional love for God that I didn't know that I had before. ECRC gave me the opportunity to actually lead the Kairos retreat, which was great because that same gift that my leaders got to give to me, I got to share God with my friends as well.
So I grew up as a normal, typical Chaldean Catholic. I went to Mass every Sunday with my family. But when I was given the opportunity to go on Steubenville through ECRC, it really changed my life for the better. I really experienced Jesus on a more personal note through adoration and praise and worship. And after ECRC, it really set the tone of my faith and really got to teach the future generations of my experiences that I had with Christ. So I really encourage all young people to take advantage of all that ECRC has to offer and really change their life for the better.
So I grew up going to church, when I was a kid with my family, and like a lot of people, I go to college and fall away from the faith. And then in 2015, I went on a Kairos retreat hosted by ECRC, and sparked a fire in me to continue to grow in my faith. A year later, they were hosting a pilgrimage to World Youth Day. So I went, me and a friend of mine that I had met on that Kairos. It was an amazing, amazing experience, and then just continued to, feed my fire and my flame and my desire to learn more about the faith. And then shortly after that, there was a young adult conference that I attended, where I met Pilar, actually.
Yeah, after I met my husband, Darren, we always made it a point to let each other know about events that were taking place within the community so we can learn more about our faith. And that's where we always ended up at ECRC.
I love about VBS because I learn new things in the Bible, in religion, and about Jesus. Things I love about VBS, the dancing, the singing, learning in the Bible and about Jesus in the Mass. Like the story of creation in the Bible, the crucifixion, and about the 40 days in Lent. Why I look forward to VBS every summer is because I make new friends and have a lot of fun every year. I really like the skits that the leaders perform because I learn a lot from them and they're really fun. You should send your kids to VBS because they can learn about Jesus and a lot more things and make new friends.
Another great conference ECRC offers is the Women's and Men's Conference that happens every year. I was blessed to help this year, and remember that even though we struggle to be a woman of the world, there's also that push in our life to be a woman of Christ, the thing that's most important in the world. And it's so beautiful to see daughters with their moms, aunts with their goddaughters, whatever it might be. That's a day for you to come and remember that we're all in front of the Lord. And here we are to listen, to pray, to confess, to really feel Christ together.
So we actually went through marriage prep with ECRC, and it was very fruitful. I think it was a great way to kickstart our marriage, and we've met a ton of amazing people through the process and building lasting relationships with like-minded people, as well as obviously, most importantly, our Lord Jesus Christ.
ECRC also gave me the opportunity with another friend of mine to start up a program called Bible and Brew. And Bible and Brew helped me bring even more friends closer to God, bring people in locations that may not be church, but make people feel comfortable, bring speakers that talk about God and make people feel like God is, no matter where they're at, always with them.
We are all invited to be disciples and to participate in this mission that is the gospel. And there are so many beautiful ways that ECRC does this through prayer ministry, through different retreats and programs and Bible studies and daily mass. And we are all invited. Each one of us has a gift. Use your gifts to make disciples of all men. That's what we're called to do. That is the true mission of ECRC, to go out and preach the gospel. And we know that it's good by its fruit. And there are so many good fruits that have come from ECRC, and there are so many more that are meant to grow. So please come and share your gifts so that we can share them with the world.